Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday we discussed about the uh, facets of the helical gear regarding terminology and proportions of the helical gears and effective number of teeth. So these are all the strength of the helical gear. These are all things we discussed. So today we are going to solve one numerical. So first, given data, a pair of helical gears are to be transmit 15 kilowatts. So power is given 15 kilowatts. Teeth are having 20 degrees stub system. System of gearing is given 20 degrees subsystem, where 20 degrees is the pressure angle, pi is 20 degrees, and diametral plane and have a helix angle alpha 45 degrees. Pinion rotates NP value 10,000 rpm and has a pinion is having the pitch diameter dp 80 mm and the gear is having dg, its circle diameter for gear 320 mm.
उसको लड़ना है उसको नहीं लड़ना है
Roll number 54.
Sir.
What happened?
Nothing, sir. Sorry.
Sir, what is ST UP, sir?
Which one, Amma?
20 degrees ST UP.
This is a system of gearing. The system of gearing is based on the system of gearing, the proportions are going to selected. So for this question, the system of gearing is given 20 degrees stub system. Okay. So in this, what is 20 degrees? That is a pressure angle. System of gearing is always defined with the help of pressure angle. And 80 mm, 320 mm, and if gears are made of cast material. So here particularly different materials are not mentioned. So that is static allowable stress for the gear and static allowable stress for pinion, both are same. That is how much? 100 megapascal. 100 megapascal. Otherwise Newton per mm square. Determine suitable module. M is equal to how much? First question. And second question, face width. B is equal to how much? From the static strength consideration. And check the gear for wear. Third one, checking for safe condition. So here endurance limit given in shear 618 megapascal, or else I am writing directly Newton per mm square. So this is the data given. So based on the data, we are going to selecting the equations. Okay. Now first question is module. To calculate module, same usual methods are there. Module is equal to d by t, one equation we have, and from the Lewis equation, what is the Lewis equation? Tangential load equal sigma w b pc into y dash. So why I am writing the y dash? Because this is the helical gear. If it is per gear, directly I will write y. Okay. Now this is the equation. With this equation, I am going to calculate the module pi PC is equal to pi f, isn't it? Now we have these two equations. Now the next question is, between these two questions, which equation is suitable for my question? So which one? See, module, that is a mark, we don't know. Number of teeth on pinion, we don't know, but diameter is given. So here we don't know t, we don't know m, two unknowns are there. So that is the reason this is the one not suitable for this particular problem. Right? Now Levis equation, if you see the Levis equation Wt, tangential load, we can calculate the relation from the power relation P is equal to Wt equal P by V into Cs. With this relation we can calculate. See here, power value is given in the question, velocity pi d n by 60, so d value, n value is given in the question, and Cs is particularly service factor. Cs means service factor, not mentioned particularly in the problem, so that's the reason I am writing a 1. So Wt we will get here, and sigma W, permissible working stress. Permissible working stress, we have one relation, sigma naught into Cv. Okay, sigma naught is given in the question. See here, sigma naught value is given for both material is same, 100 megapascal, and Cv, velocity factor. So yesterday I explained for the velocity factor how many equations we have. Total 4 equations we have based on the pitch line velocity. We need to select that one. So pitch line velocity is nothing but V equal pi dn by 60. Pi dn by 60. N value is given, D value is given. Calculate V value in terms of meter per second, and based on this meter per second value, we are going to selecting the Cv value. Right? Now pi m is a question mark, and y dash, Levis form factor. So Levis form factor, what is this one? Levis form factor here, see, 20 degrees step system is given in the question. So based on this statement, I am going to select this equation. What is the equation? This one, 0.175 minus 0.841 by TE, suffix capital E. So initially in this per gear, if we see this one, same equation was there, but what is the difference? For because this is a helical gear, so that's the reason I am writing the T suffix E. If it was if it is spur gear, so I am neglecting this TE, directly capital T I will write. Only that is a difference here. So when I am writing suffix capital E, I am writing the here y dash. Okay. Now TE means what again? Effective number of teeth on the helical gear, that is capital T by cos cube alpha. Yesterday this was discussed in the yesterday class. Cos cube alpha. What is alpha here again? Alpha is a helix angle that is given in the question, 45 degrees. Right? So see here. So the reason I am selecting this equation is everything is known, only the unknown m value. So that's the reason the second equation is very much suitable for the solving this question. So like this, you need to analysis first. You have to analyze which equation is best suitable for the given question. After selecting the equation, easily we can substitute the all values because you all are known. Okay. Now one by one I am calculating. So Wt tangential load I am calculating. Wt equal what is P by V into Cs. So power value is given in the question itself, 15 kilowatts. So 15 into 10 to the power of 3 watts. So this I am writing here, 10 to the power of 3 by V means pitch line velocity. So pitch line velocity means what? Pi into d into n by 60. Now the question is, this is the Levis equation. Whenever we are applying the Levis equation in the problem, that immediately you have to raise one question: to which component we have to apply the Levis equation? Because in our question whenever the gear question is given, there are always two components are there. One is a gear, one is a pinion. The larger one is called gear, the smaller one is called the pinion. So Levis equation should I apply to this one? Otherwise, should I apply to this one? That is the immediate question whenever you are writing the Levis equation. So see here, because this question is given, there is no dissimilarity in metal. Only single material is using, cast material is using to produce this gear system. Means this gear is manufacturing with the cast iron. This pin is also manufacturing with the cast iron. Because the reason, this is the reason. So pinion, obviously the pinion is going to weakest portion. So we have to apply the Levis equation, whichever is the weakest one, to that component we need to apply. So the reason here why I am applying to the pinion, because the pinion is the weakest portion when the two gears are made up of cast iron, similar material. Okay, so that is the reason I am writing here pi dp np by 60. Okay, now 15 into 10 cube, 10 cube, pi into dp value how much given? 80. So 80 mm is given, but we require the velocity in meter per second. So it means this 80 we need to convert into meters. That is 80 means 0.08 meters. Right, and the NP value, speed of the pinion is given 10,000 RPM. 10,000 RPM by 60. Now tell me the value of WT. Do it fast. Tell me the how much the WT value, tangential load acting on the pinion. Do it fast, Babu. Don't take too much time. How much WT acting on the gear teeth? If you are unable to speak in the Teams, you can write a message in a chat box. Here I can find your answers. Do it fast.
$358.09.
Wait a minute. How much the answer WT? 358 newtons. Right, this is the correct one. Is it correct? So see here I am giving one additional
358.09.
Sir, can I show previous slide?
US screen. Okay. Now WT we can also find from this equation. This is additional I am giving. Torque acting on the gear wheel equal tangential load into dp by 2. With this relation also we can find. So what is WT? That we know, we don't know, that we have to calculate. WT is equal to 2T by dp. What is T here? Torque acting on the gear wheel. So torque acting to calculate, to get the torque acting on the gear wheel, what is the equation from the power equation? P equal to pi nt by 60. So here we can find the T value. Power value is given 15 into 10 to the power of 3. So with this relation also we can get the tangential load. So this is I am giving additionally, Babu. So T equal P into 60 by 2 pi n. N is 10,000 RPM. P is 15 into 10 to the power of 3. Then how much torque value? Anybody please tell me the T value? Please tell me the T value, anybody, please.
Fourteen point 32.
Very good. 14.32 Newton meter. So torque we get. Now apply the torque here. Wt equal 2 into 14.32 by dp. dp value how much given? 80 mm. 80 mm means 0.08 meters. Now tell me the Wt value. Tell me the Wt value.
358.
358. Okay. I think you got the point. So see here, from the relation P Wt is equal to P by V into Cs, we got the 358.9 newtons. So from this relation also we got the same number, 358 newtons. Okay.
Sir, W2 was 3.5809, sir, not 0.9.
0.9. Okay.
0.09.
0.09. Is it? So this is the one. Additionally, I have given the one equation. Okay. Now Wt calculated. Now in the Lewis equation, what are the parameters we don't know? Sigma W we don't know. Working stress. So working stress is sigma naught into Cv. So velocity, how much we got? Just tell me the velocity value. Here I don't know velocity, pitch line velocity how much? Pitch line velocity how much over here? Pi dp and p by 60 how much you got? Pi dp and p by 60. What happened, Babu? Do it fast. Pi dp and p by 60. Pi into 0.08 into 10,000 by 60. What is the value of pitch line velocity? V. .88. It means 42. It means 42.
41.88.
I am taking nearly about 42, near making a round figure, meter per second. Now see here, so sigma naught into Cv. Cv is a velocity factor. So to velocity factor, how many equations we have? Just I am revising this one. See here in this slide, in the strength of the helical gear, Cv value we have. See here, Cv value number 1 6 by 6 plus V, number 2, number 3, number 4. So among the 4 equations, which one is suitable for particular this problem? Tell me that which one is suitable. Can anybody guess, Bob? Please, anybody can guess which one is suitable. See the screen and tell me the Cv value. Are you listening the classes, Babu? Which one is suitable? So see here, our value is 42. So first one is 5 to 10 meter per second only. It is not suitable. Second one 10 to 15. Third one 15 to 20 or more. So the third one is suitable for our particular this problem. 0.75 by 0.75 square root of V. So Cv equation I am writing. 0.75 by 0.75 plus square root of V, because V value we got as a 42 meter per second. It means it is more than the 20 meter per second. So that's the reason I am selecting this equation. Same like that, you have to write the comment. Writing the comments are very important. If you forget to write in the comments, so you will get the negative marks. Okay. Now velocity, how much we got? 42. Okay. Now what is sigma naught? Sigma naught given in the question. Sigma naught is specified in the question for the pinion and gear, both are same material, that is given 100 megapascal.
MPa.
Okay. Now get the value of sigma W. Now tell me the sigma W value. So 100, I am writing here 100 into 0.75 by 0.75.
10.37.
Which one? Whole product.
Sigma W, sir. Yes, sir.
Point. Please repeat again.
10.37.
10.37 sigma W megapascal. Okay. Now sigma W we calculated, WT we calculated, and B value how much? In Lewis equation, what is the Lewis equation? WT equal sigma naught into B into pi m into y dash. Okay. So WT we calculated just now. The sigma W also we calculated. B value we don't know. So to get the B value, so the question is calculating the module. First question, calculating the module. So that's the reason I am taking the phase width in terms of module. So phase width is, see in previous class, yesterday class, see here for the single helical gear, the phase width is given 3 equations. One is the equation and 2 are the proportions. So phase width equation 1.15 Pc by tan alpha. Another proportion is B is equal to 12.5 module to 20 module in terms of module. Now the third equation in terms of diameter of the pinion, 1.5 pinion to 2 pinion. This is the relation given. So I am selecting this one, B is equal to 12.5 module to 20 module. So we can select 12.5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 dash up to 20 module. So that is your wish, Babu. Not there is no rule to select particularly 12.5, particularly to 20 module like that. Okay. So I am selecting the 12 module. I am taking the 12 module, B as a 12.5 module. So why I am taking the in terms of module? Because the question itself asking what is the module. If I take the module, we'll get the equation in terms of module. So finally, in total equation, only one unknown parameter, that is the module. Okay. So that's the reason I'm taking the phase width as a 12.5 module. Now what is y dash? So y dash just now I written in the previous slide. So see here in this, I'm writing 0.175 y dash, I'm writing y dash equal 0.175 minus what is 0.841 by TE. So what is TE? Effective number of teeth on a pinion. So this is the one, TP by cos cube alpha. So TP we don't know. To get the TP value, again module equal dP by TP. So from this relation, what is TP? DP value is given how much? 800, sorry, not 800, 80 by module. Okay. Now substitute here TP as a 80 by m into cos cube alpha. Cos cube alpha value how much given in the question? Alpha value 45 degrees. So TE value you will get in terms of module, isn't it? So tell me this value 80 by module cos cube 45. Don't type the cos 45 cube. While you are substituting the values in Cal C, first, otherwise you do like this, cos 45 into cos 45 into cos 45. If you are getting difficulty to get this value, cos 45 into cos 45 into cos 45. Okay, so this is the one, meaning this cos cube alpha. Now tell me the TE value. Tell me the TE value. Do it fast, Babu. TE value you will get in terms of module. That is, I'm writing here module. Now, what is the value of this upper portion? Numerator value how much? Do it fast, Babu. How much TE value? Effective number of teeth on a pinion.
Sir, 0.171.
0.171. 0.171. Is it right, Babu? I'm asking other people. I think it is wrong. You cross check again. It is not 0.171. You cross check again. TE value I'm asking.
Sir, I'm
Cos
saying the total y dash value, sir.
total y dash value.
Yeah, 0.171 by module.
0.171 by module. Okay. You are telling the total y dash value. Okay. Now here I am writing 0.171 by module. Now B is the 12.5 module. And the WT value how much we got? 358. 358. Written on the screen, sigma W. How much sigma W? 10.37. Okay. Everything is written on the
TE
screen.
value is 226.27.
Very good. 2 to
6.2.
6.2 by M. Very good. Okay. So everything is written on the screen. Now tell me the module value. If you calculate this module value, 50% of the answer is completed. Do it fast, Babu. Tell me the module. How much you got the module value? Do it fast. Only one person or two persons are interacting to the class and rest of the people are sitting ideally. I don't know why they are sitting ideally, whether they are listening the class or not listening the class.
Show the presentation, sir. Could you show the presentation?
Sir has network problem. Please wait.
Yes, are you there, Babu? Sorry for this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell me the module value.
Sir, once could show the presentation, sir.
What, Amma?
Presentation.
Okay, okay. It is
PPT.
not appearing.
No,
No, sir,
sir.
it's not. You didn't share the screen.
Now is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now tell me the module. How much the module value? So everything is written on the screen. Tangential load is 358. Sigma W we got as a 10.37. Phase width we consider as a 12.5. Pi m is the PC value, and y dash we got as a 0.171 by module. Substitute the all values, you will get one equation. Through that equation we will get the module. Now tell me the direct final value of module. Do it fast. So after getting the module value, we have to compare with the Indian standard values. That is, module value is given by the Indian standard, that is 1.25, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 12, 14, sorry, 13, 18, 20, 22, 25, then 25, 30, 32, 40, 50. So these are all the module described by the Indian standards. So after getting our value, calculated value, we need to compare with this one. The calculated value is going to lie which near to this value. I mean, suppose our calculated value 2.98, suppose we got, suppose like this. So we are going to select the module value based on this scale as a 3, because it is match coming to the near to the 3.
Sir, 5.1 module.
5.1 module. So see here, if I write the 5.1, so it is the 5.1 is near to the 5 value. Okay, so that reason I am writing the module as a 5. Okay, now after getting the module, first question is we solved module how much? 5. We got this one. Now what is the question? Second question, phase width is equal to how much? So phase width we consider as 12.5 module. So that is 12.5 into 5. Now this is the phase width. Now what is the third question? Check for the safe condition. For safe condition. So for what type of load is asking for safe condition? for wear load. Only enough to calculate for checking here wear load, WD. Okay, so WD equation. So tell me that B value first. I'm writing the WD equation here. WT plus 21V into BC cos square alpha. Checking for wear load. Sorry, wear means I am writing dynamic. Sorry. Checking for WW wear load. So that is B dP A. Please mute your. Somebody is making noise. Cos square alpha. So K is a load stress factor. So load stress factor, I am writing the equation here. Sigma ES square sin pi n by 1.4 into 1 by EP plus 1 by EG. So because we don't know the EP and EG value, it is not given in the question. So we have to assume when we don't know. So this, because the material is made of same material, that is cast iron, question itself mentioned. So that's the reason EP, EG are the same values. It should be same. So how much that one? Because cast iron material mentioned. So based on the cast iron, I am selecting the 200 MPa. From the table, we have to select this one. Okay. And pi n I don't know. To get the pi n, we have one relation. Tan pi n equal tan pi into cos alpha. Pi value is given in the question as a 20 degrees. Alpha value is given in the question as a 45 degrees. And pi n we don't know. Okay. So now tell me the pi n here. Okay. Now Q is the, after getting the pi n, substitute here, get the value of K value. Now sigma ES value is given in the question. Can you hear my voice, Babu? Yes? Hello? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is a net problem is there, so that's the reason I'm asking again and again. So sigma ES value is given in the question, that is the 618 megapascal. 618 megapascal. Okay. Now substitute the all values. Now tell me the K value. Now after that calculate the ratio factor. So Q is the ratio factor 2VR by VR plus 1, because the question is not mentioned what type of gearing is there. Okay, so the reason I am taking the as a plus. So again VR is not given in the question. VR is nothing but dG by dP. So dG value how much given in the question? 320. And dP value how much given in the question? 80. So it is the 4. So Q is equal to
Phi n value 14.4 degrees.
pi n value 14.4. Very good. 14.4 degrees. Very good. Substitute here and get the value of K. Okay. Now 2 into 4 by 4 plus 1, get the value of Q. Okay, dP value is given in the question. B value how much we got, Babu?
62.5.
20?
62.5, sir. B value.
22.5 mm.
62, sir.
22. Sorry, or not. Your voice is breaking.
62.
62.
Yeah.
62.5. Okay. So B value, you know, 62.5. DP, you know, as a 80. ratio factor we are calculating here, it is 5. And K value, tell me the K value. And alpha, question itself mentioned 45 degrees. Now tell me the first, tell me the K value and Q value. Babu. First tell me the K value. Here I am writing pi n, how much you got? 14.4 degrees. These are the 200. Do it fast, Babu. How much K value? 8 by 5, how much? 8 by 5.
Sir, I am getting 109.7.
Please speak loudly, your voice is not.
I am getting it as 1.9.7.
Which one?
Sorry, 109.7.
Which one, Babu?
K value, sir.
Please tell me again.
109.7.
109.7. Okay.
Q is 1.6.
Q is 1.6. Okay. Substitute the values in this equation. Q is a 1.6. K as a 1.7. Now tell me the wear load. How much the wear load acting on the gear? K value should not 107, 109. Please you cross check again. Somewhere you did the mistake. Sigma ESC. Please speak loudly.
My calci is not working, so I did it in my phone.
Okay. This is a wrong answer. Somebody please another.
Total WW value 217 into 2.17 into 10 power 11.
No, wrong.
957.6
Which one?
K value, sir.
K value how much, Babu?
957.
Wrong. Please K value. Substitute the values properly.
78.43 K value.
Which one, Amma? Please repeat again.
K value 678.43.
Wrong. That is also wrong. 618 square sine 14.4 1.4 by 1 by 200 plus 1 by 200. Like this, I think you are substituting, or any other way you are substituting. First you calculate separately, this one separately and this one separately, and after calculating this one, do this one separately and multiply with this one. Then you will get the proper answer. The K value should come how much? 0.678.
Sir 678.4 आया सर मेरे को.
So sorry, here I am written, forget to written into 10 to the power of 3. 200 into 10 to the power of 3.
0.678 sir.
0.678. Okay. So now tell me the WW value.
$10,848.
Very good. 5,000.
10,000, sir.
10,000.
Yes, sir.
10,840
48.
newtons WW. So to check whether it is safe or not, what is the condition here? W wear load should be greater than the tangential load. Wear load should be greater than the tangential load for safe condition. So see here, our W load we got 10,848 and our WT value we got 358. So by seeing the comparing the values, so 10,848 is greater than the 358. So hence the design is safe. Okay. Any doubts, Babu, regarding this problem? Is it clear?
Yes,
If
sir.
you don't have any doubts, we shall move to next problem. Shall we move to next problem? So this is the next question. So I'm writing the given data. A helical cast steel gear, read the question properly, with 30 degrees helix. So helix is given 30 degrees. Has to transmit the 35 kilowatts of power. So here gear is transmitting the power, not pinion, not total entire gear system. So okay, 35 kilowatts of power. So here the statement started with the gear. So this gear is having the 30 degrees helix angle and transmitting the this much of power at a speed of 1500 rpm. That is Ng equal 1500 rpm. Okay, if the gear has a teeth TG 24 teeth, determine necessary module. First question. And next one, pitch diameter dp. Second question, sorry, dp not dp, dg how much? And with a 20 degrees full depth involute system, the system of gear is mentioned here. That is 20 degrees full depth involute system. So here in full depth involute system, the 20 degrees is the pressure angle. Here I am writing pi. Okay, and static stress for the cast steel may be taken as 56. So both are made of same material. So for the gear and for the pinion, both are 56 megapascal Newton per mm square. I am writing directly. Width of the face, question itself given, width of the face may be taken as 3 times the normal pitch, Pn. So what is Pn normal pitch? Pn equal to Pc into cos alpha. This one you have to remember about. This one already I explained in the previous class. And what should be the end thrust of the gear? Second question. Third question, sorry. What should be the end thrust? Means axial thrust on the gear how much? Wa is equal to how much? So for this we have two relations. What are those? Normal load into what is that? Wt into tan alpha. On another relation, Wn into sin alpha. These two relation we have to calculate axial thrust. Tooth factor for 20 degrees full depth inlet system. So here question itself mentioned, for 20 degrees full depth inlet system, tooth Lewis form factor y dash y dash is given 0.912 minus 0.154 by TE. What is TE? Equivalent number of teeth on a gear. Okay, that is T by cos cube alpha. Okay, now one by one we are going to solve now. First question is module. So module how much? So to get the value of module, we have two equations, m is equal to d by t and Levis equation. So Levis equation I am applying here. Levis equation Wt equal sigma W into B into Pc into y dash. Okay. So why I am applying directly? Yes, can you able to see my screen, Babu?
Yes,
Hello.
Sure.
Hello. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So Wt equal so question itself mentioned 3 times of the pitch. PC is pi m. So here I am writing pi m cos alpha. Cos alpha value is given 30 degrees, and PC value we can write pi m, and Wt value. So Wt value we can find out by power equation, that is P by V into CS. CS I am writing 1. Now P 35 into 10 to the power of 3 by velocity pi dg ng by 60. Now tell me the first this pi d n by 60 first. First, tell me the pi dn by 60. Pi dg value, how much given in the question? So dg value, we don't know the dg value, question itself asking. So this equation is not suitable. So dg, so okay, let it be dg, we can write dg module is equal to dg by tg. So dg equal module into tg 24. So here 35 by 5 into 24 m into speed 1500 rpm by 60. Tell me the Wt value in terms of module. Do it fast, Babu.